name is Mary Robinson, and my family farms potatoes in Prince Edward Island. We farm about 500 acres of potatoes. In general, we have about 3,000 acres of land, and some of it's under woodlot management, and we're in a 3-year rotation, with some of it in a 4-year rotation. Succession planning is difficult for most families because it forces topics that are difficult to deal with, and that is fear by typically the father that, well, my kids are just going to kick me off the farm once I agree to this, or if I give up, if I forfeit my ownership, I won't have any authority, or I won't have any respect around here. There's a range of emotions, and it's definitely a difficult topic for families. In our family, it wasn't difficult because it was a sixth straight across the board. There are 6 of us, and we were given equal ownership as our father and uncle had been given equal ownership prior to us. But I think it's difficult. I have friends who farm, who have brothers and sisters who didn't farm and then have children, some who want to farm, some who don't want to farm, some who have stayed home and farmed and put value into it. They've been paid employees, but at the same time, they have probably put more into it than a typical paid employee would. So trying to figure out what a fair representation is of the wealth that they should inherit, or the debt that they should inherit in some situations. Making sure that you have taken the time ahead of the event, if it's going to be an event, to ensure that the transition of ownership from one generation to the next happens as seamlessly and painlessly as possible. If you're ill-prepared, you're going to pay very high taxes. You may be forced to sell your farm in order to finance that transition. And succession planning, to me, is survival. Unfortunately, for my family, the HR toolkit wasn't available. I've had the opportunity to have a look at the HR toolkit as developed by CARC, and I'm very encouraged and feel wonderful for people who are at the beginning of having to undertake succession planning, and I feel the HR toolkit is definitely going to be a valuable resource to those families.